If you're a young man and you are seeking a long-lasting, healthy, polarizing, affectionate, loving, respectful relationship with girls, or with your girlfriend, or with your wife, your partner, however you want to label it, one of the most important things is your frame, your masculine frame. What does that mean? What is a masculine frame? Masculine frame is basically your rule book. How you perceive the world, your morals, your values, your leadership. If someone is inside of your frame, they are playing by your rule book and they trust in your leadership and respect you. If two people are discussing a concept, some sort of social concept, or, you know, I want to go there, but I want to go there, for example, those are two frames clashing with each other. The person with better understanding and control of their frame will usually come out on top of that scenario. I've seen many scenarios where, you know, a man and woman are together, and it is incredibly clear to me that the man in relationship has no frame, absolutely zero, where the woman might complain about something and the man in the relationship will immediately fold to said complaints, gives into them, gives them what they want, like giving a lollipop to a crying baby, or they disagree with a social idea, and once again the man will fold entirely in fear of upsetting his woman. The man in both of these scenarios are living entirely inside of the woman's frame. They have zero frame at all, and because of that, their relationship will be incredibly depolarized and miserable, unless it's a relationship where the woman is more masculine and the man is very feminine, in which case makes sense. But generally, the masculine person in the relationship has the frame, and if you don't, then it's likely to be a shitty relationship. No respect, no affection, no playfulness, and being together just becomes a chore, and that's just the worst case scenario. Think of standard married couple. They're like, you know, 50 years old. They are with each other for the sake of it because, you know, they're comfortable. They don't like each other that much. They have sex every 6 months. That's the direction a relationship will go if the man has no frame. I've also seen examples of excellent masculine frame in relationships. A good example I saw very recently was a couple having some sort of dispute. I was half listening, but basically the lady in the relationship seemingly got offended over like some cultural appropriation bullshit about haircuts or something. I wasn't paying too much attention. And the man in that scenario was very quick to point out, oh, I think that's complete bullshit. I think that's really stupid. And because of that, he gained a lot of his lady's respect. And they were immediately back to how they were, being very affectionate with each other, etc. Whereas if the dude in that scenario was like, you know what, babe, maybe you're right. Maybe it is like kind of, you know, oh, it's pretty bad, come to think of it. Zero frame. You don't have your own moral compass. You don't have your own ideas. You fold like that. It makes you a bit of a pussy. You seem unsure of yourself. You're not going to have the respect of your woman. Your woman can't trust in you. She can't trust your judgment because you don't trust your own judgment. In nearly every social interaction you have, there will be some sort of clashing of frames. But the biggest problem is when you don't have frame with your girl. What you need to do and what you need to have is develop iron rules for yourself and how you view the world. And you can't easily be swayed like a piece of seaweed. You don't want to be a piece of seaweed. You want to have a firm understanding of your beliefs and why you believe things. And of course, this doesn't mean to not be open to change. If there's a good suggestion, then you should use your intuition to make the better decision. But you absolutely should not ever base your decisions off pleasing someone else because you have zero frame. Develop your own ideas, develop your own morals, the way you see the world, and unless given new information, better information to lead with, do not ever hold to those ideas to appease anyone, especially your girl. She will never trust your instincts, your intuition, and she will have to take on some sort of masculine role herself, and that's awful. You want a polarized relationship. One of you needs to be masculine, one of you needs to be feminine. If you're both the same, you have nothing. You have friendship at best. Maybe you fucking hate each other at worst. And this is a constant battle that you will be in throughout your entire relationship. You also don't want to be in a relationship for a while, you know, do pretty well, and then get complacent with this, and then end up being 2 years or 3, 4, 5 years into a relationship. You're no longer happy because you're depolarized, because you got complacent with this. You are happy to let your girlfriend take more of the responsibility, and now you're just not happy in the relationship. Neither is she. But you've been together for so long, and sunken cost fallacy. That is also a worst case scenario, because it's really difficult to remove yourself from that relationship because you've committed to each other for so long, and that means, you know, you gotta restart with someone else, and it's so much effort, and you're just so comfortable with where you are, but you're not happy, and that's probably not going to change unless you make drastic changes. I hope this video was helpful for you to learn the concept of masculine frame and the importance of holding it in your relationships. I can't stress this enough. Your girl can't trust you if you don't trust yourself and your own views. You will never ever have a healthy relationship where there's not that level of trust coming from your girl. If you're not already, join the Discord. It's linked in the description. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys.